For us, moving was a bit different than just when you're a single student. Like, I had a bit more than just a backpack, kind of, you know. I had a whole family coming over. My name is Esther. I am from Germany. I came to Amsterdam 2.5 years ago with my child and also my partner. I'm studying at the Amsterdam University College. I became pregnant when I was 20 years old. Before I became pregnant, I always thought that it's kind of nice to be a young parent. And then, yeah, we didn't plan to have him, but I was really happy to be pregnant. One of my first concerns was the financial aspect of it, so I started to work. But I was pretty determined that I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. So it was pretty clear at some point I would like to go to university. For us, moving was a bit different than just when you're a single student. Like, I had a bit more than just a backpack, kind of, you know. I had a whole family coming over, moving to a different country. What happened in the end was that, like, 2 days before we moved to Amsterdam, we did not know whether we would have an apartment here, simply because nobody felt like responsible for taking care of it. I cried a lot in the last 2 weeks before moving here. I really thought, oh my God, we're going to be homeless. We really had to fight for it. Usually students are very flexible, but I'm not. Like, the time that I have, I really need to use it. Quite a few times I had to take Kaspar with me to my courses because we didn't have daycare or a babysitter at that time. Also a couple of times because he was just very curious about what I was doing. So student life, like, I'm definitely not able to join that at all, which is of course a bit sad. Very often when I ask people, shall we have dinner together? They'd say, yes, of course, let's meet at 8. And I'm saying, yeah, but I have to eat at 6 because my child goes to bed at 7. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, my boyfriend went shopping. He left this building with our bike that has a child seat on. And he got stopped by the police because they thought he had stolen the bike, because students don't have children. What I feel like UvA should do immediately, because it's so simple, is just connecting student parents with each other. Another thing that I think is missing is help with finding a daycare. So I don't know if UvA or any university is able to do something about it, but this is like a really big struggle that we had. After I finish my bachelor, I would like to continue by doing a master at UvA, then hopefully at some point work. I mean, of course, there are moments where it's just really difficult and it feels impossible of getting through things. And then I do think, like, is this really worth it? But at the end of the day, I always can convince myself that it is worth it.